Yeah. Got a show for y'all.
Man, I know I'm hard on black people, but I think this is overdoing it.
Well, this is the thing. I came across this video. This is a screenshot from the
that's
video.
a toddler on the ground with his or her hands behind her back.
Yeah, that's a 3-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And that's the mom.
Yeah, the reason why I say his or her because I don't know, because, black kids, they wear the same hairstyles.
Yeah. But anyway, this video is circling around, and I just seen the edited version of the video. All I saw was this video, and I hear people in the background say, man, this is racist. This is wrong. They shouldn't be doing this to them.
Yeah.
Right? But I found the actual news story why this happened.
I mean, context matters. I mean, this looks wrong, but I'm assuming there's got to be some context to explain this situation.
Yeah. So here's the news story.
Okay.
We're talking about today, a young child dropping to the ground while Winter Haven police approach the mother with guns drawn. Good evening and welcome to ABC Action News at 5. I'm Paul LaGrone.
And I'm Lauren St. Germain. Thanks for joining us. All of this happened on Tuesday, and today Winter Haven police released more video showing what happened. Our Rebecca Petit focuses on stories in Polk County. She's breaking down this new video and also concerns from people in that community.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hand behind your back, honey.
Body camera video shows a woman and her 3-year-old daughter both face down with their hands behind their backs. Winter Haven police say it all started Tuesday afternoon when they originally got a call about an armed robbery at Santiago's market.
It was later reclassified to a disturbance. So our response was heightened.
Surveillance video shows that a man and an employee were fighting in the parking lot when the man displays a firearm. The man left in a car with the woman and child inside. Once police located them, they drew their firearms before placing the man and woman in handcuffs.
Get down. Put your hands out in front of you. Put your hands out.
Body camera footage shows the woman and her 3-year-old daughter both complying with officers.
So I get why this happened.
Yeah, the daughter, the little child, started to comply with the police officer.
Yeah, but if there's no other man with a gun in the story, I don't understand why they would do this.
Right.
But now I understand why.
Right.
For the most part.
Right.
I mean, there's a guy with a gun. That's how the call came in. So why you... I don't know.
Yeah, but I understand now why the little girl's on the ground like that, because she knows how to follow directions.
Yeah,
if other black people actually were smart as this little girl, a lot of black people's lives would be saved.
Yeah. But I get why this happened.
They're going to pull her out at gunpoint. Little girl gets out. She's going to follow the directions too.
Yeah.
Because she's with her mom,
Police say the child was mimicking her mother. Moments later, the child says this.
I'm not, I promise.
I'm sorry that little girl had to go through that. The adults made their own bed, they can lie in it. But our children, our future, they do not deserve this.
Police Chief Vance Monroe says once the woman was detained, officers immediately cared for the child. He says while the optics looked terrible, the officers acted within policy because there was a weapon involved. But some concerned residents say it's time for new policies.
You can't tell me out of 3 officers, somebody couldn't secure that child to safety. No.
They did. The kid was always safe.
Yeah.
So long as some mama follows directions. It doesn't make it a combative issue.
This black guy, you don't understand. There's a gun involved. Let's say they do what you wanted them to do. Then they're putting themselves in harm's way because they are worried more about the child. They're more at risk.
Yeah.
Them following company policy the way they did, much safer approach.
So he wants them to act nice. Okay, put the guns where there's a kid involved. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Which one of y'all had a gun? It was you?
Yeah.
All right, get on the ground.
Yeah, a criminal will use that kid to get away. A criminal will use that kid to take someone's life.
Yeah. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Hey, Monday morning quarterbacking. That's what he do.
None of them told her to stand up. They allowed her to lay down on that ground like a criminal, like she did something wrong. There's a problem there.
Police say no one was taken to jail and no charges were filed.
Now that's crazy.
No charges filed.
Nobody went to jail.
So they put over the wrong car.
No,
Or they pulled over the wrong suspects in the car.
no.
What happened?
Well, the daddy, I'm assuming, the baby daddy, was getting into a fight with a guy. He pulled a gun on the other person. I guess letting them know I don't want to fight. And then he leaves. And I think it was a white guy
Oh, I see.
from the prior video.
So the guy was using his self-defense?
It sounds like it. They let everybody go after they did all this. Let me see how this ends.
Oh, I see.
The chief defenses officers, he says they're looking at ways to mitigate these kinds of situations.
We're going to get together and we're going to train on this. At our quarterly training, we're going to come up with a solution on how we can better address this.
I'm Polk County reporter Rebecca Petit.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the video where they were actually in the parking lot. You can see.
Oh, I get it. They think it was a robbery, but what to do was
Or
actually...
somebody out there being dangerous for the public.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is the dude pulled a gun in self-defense.
Yeah. And then the white guy
They
called.
automatically assume when they got the phone call, hey, it's a robbery in progress.
See, this is them right there. That's a black guy. I'm not sure what he is. Why are they censoring this? He's dancing around. I'm not sure who pulled the gun, but the person that pulled the gun, they end up leaving. And somebody just witnessing what's going on. Somebody pulled a gun on somebody. Because a lot of times people think you cannot pull a gun in self-defense.
Right.
If somebody's trying to assault you, or they coming you aggressively with their hands up, ready to fight, you
Right.
can pull your gun and say, look, you need to relax.
Right.
I'm going to put 3 holes in your chest. So the cops get there, investigate what happened.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know what? You did nothing wrong. Sorry about sorry about all this. That's what happened.
Yeah. Well, the police chief, he actually admitted in the beginning video, we was heightened by what we received over the phone.
Yeah, there was a gun involved. So
Yeah.
when cops come, they're gonna pull a gun on you.
So we thought it was a robbery initially, and then it was just a disturbance.
Yeah, a robbery or some aggressive, crazy person.
Yeah. He said they downgraded to a disturbance.
But you gotta allow the cops to investigate. You
Yeah.
cannot expect the cops to show up just because there's a kid involved to let down their guard. You're asking them to put, because they already risking their lives answering these type of calls. There's a gun involved.
Right.
The cops really don't know what's going on till they get there, investigate, and once they investigate, okay, everybody can go about their way. Sorry about all this.
They didn't tell the little girl to get on the ground. She just mimicking what her mom did.
Yeah, 3 years old.
Yeah.
You can't run up, get on the ground. Little girl's like, oh man.
Unfortunately, it's just, some things that happens, it's just out of our control. Bad things happen to good people sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't really fault the police officer.
I'm gonna read these
Doing
comments.
his job.
I'm gonna see how woke people are in the comments. Did none of you notice that she didn't get charged? She didn't commit a crime.
Right.
Well, she's involved with a person who may be involved in a crime.
Yeah.
These police officers should be ashamed of themselves.
How could have you handled this any better?
Yeah. Pretty sure I heard one of those officers yell at the little girl.
No,
They're yelling at everybody.
they're yelling at the mom.
They're directing it, but are they talking to the girl too?
Yeah.
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 Now, if the little girl would have took off running, I don't think the cops are in pursuit unless to keep her from running in traffic.
They was never talking to the little girl. They was talking to the mom.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They was talking to the little girl too.
Look,
Hey, little girl, get on the ground.
look at this. Even the child knows they are murderers.
What?
Yes, the officer needed to
That was
be.
a racist comment.
Yeah. Yes, the officer needed to be safe against a 3-year-old. You muppet.
No. She's mimicking what her mom is doing. They're pulling them over and investigating them because they pulled a gun.
Yeah.
After the fact, they found out it was in self-defense. So no harm, no foul.
Yeah. What does that mean? She made her bed and needs to lay in it. She hadn't committed a crime.
Yeah.
That's true, but
Right.
at the time they thought somebody had committed a crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because typically, if you pull your gun on somebody and you don't use it, or you're going to be thoroughly investigated, hey, man.
Brandishing the
that's
firearm.
Brandishing the firearm.
Yeah.
But when they looked at the video, because the white dude, he did like this.
I don't know if it was a white dude or not.
I don't know, white Latino, he did like this. He went up to the black dude. And I'm thinking black dude pulled his weapon.
Yeah. So I don't think the cops did anything wrong.
How could they have did it any better?
Well, this is what.
That was a difficult situation.
Well, they could have did this. They could have showed up and the guys in the car put the guns on him. But what if he doesn't have the gun no longer and she has the gun and she shoots them?
Right.
They don't know what they're dealing with. So I understand why the cops did what they did.
Right.
I've had a gun put on me and I ain't do nothing.
Right.
I look like the somebody robbed somebody. It was an APB, whatever you call it, and they pulled guns on me, and I followed their directions.
Yeah.
And they went on.
Just look
about
what
the
this
right
little
way.
girl did. If black people behave like this little girl, you wouldn't get shot. You know?
Exactly.
This little black little girl is smarter than most black adults.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Just comply and follow directions.
Hey, easier said than done when it comes to a Negro.